Oh God, I am speaking to you from the quiet space after the house is finally still. I confess that somewhere between the endless cycle of laundry and the constant chorus of needs, I think I have lost something. It's my joy. It feels like a color that has faded from my world, leaving everything in shades of gray monotony and exhaustion. I remember dreaming of what motherhood would be like, the laughter and the light, but the reality is so often just heavy. I feel a guilt in even admitting this, but I'm weary, and my heart has forgotten how to sing. I see my children's faces, these miracles I love with an ache so deep it steals my breath, and yet the feeling of delight is so often just out of reach. It's buried under to-do lists, worries about their future, and the sheer fatigue of being the person who holds everything together. I'm here tonight to ask for your help. Not to change my circumstances, but to change my heart. I want to find the joy again, the genuine resilient joy that isn't dependent on a perfect day or a clean house. My days are a blur of repetitive tasks, a treadmill of chores that are undone as quickly as they are done. It's easy to feel invisible in this work, as if the real me, the woman who once had her own hobbies and dreams, has slowly disappeared. I feel like a ghost in my own life sometimes, just going through the motions. Please God, remind me that you see me. See the love behind every meal I cook, every tear I wipe away, every sock I fold. Help me feel value in this hidden, sacred work. I scroll through my phone and see curated squares of maternal bliss, and the comparison steals the little joy I have left. It makes me feel like I'm failing, like everyone else has this figured out. It makes my messy, loud, imperfect life feel like a mistake instead of a blessing. I need you to break the power of comparison over my heart. Help me to put on blinders to the world's definition of a happy mother and to find your definition instead, right here in the beautiful, chaotic reality of my own home. I miss laughing, the deep belly laugh that comes from a place of lightheartedness. Everything feels so serious, so consequential. The weight of raising good humans is immense, and it presses down on my spirit, making it hard to be playful and spontaneous. I'm asking you to lift that weight, just for a little while, so I can breathe again. Show me how to be silly with my kids, how to make memories of fun, not just memories of a mother who was always stressed and rushing. Help me to untangle my identity from my productivity. My worth is not measured by how much I get done in a day. It's not found in an empty sink or a completed errand list. Remind me of who I am outside of my role as a mother. Reawaken the parts of me that have gone dormant. I need to feel like a whole person again, not just a sum of my maternal duties. Only then can I bring a whole and joyful self to my children, instead of just the depleted leftovers. The world tells me to enjoy every moment, because it goes by so fast. But that phrase just feels like another form of pressure. Another way I'm failing. Some moments are not enjoyable. They are hard and frustrating, and they push me to my limit. So I'm not asking for the grace to enjoy every single moment. I'm asking for the grace to find you in every moment. The messy, the loud, the frustrating, the beautiful, and the quiet. That feels more honest, more possible. I want to have new eyes. Eyes that see the magic in the mundane. Help me to see a masterpiece in the scattered Legos on the floor. Help me to hear a symphony in the cacophony of my children's laughter and arguments. Help me to feel the profound honor in the sticky-fingered hug or the request for one more story. These are the holy moments. I know they are, but my tired eyes are missing them. Please restore my sight. I'm so focused on who my children will become that I forget to simply delight in who they are right now. This exact version of them, the one with the funny lisp, the obsession with dinosaurs, the clumsy way they run. This version will be gone in a flash. Slow me down, God. Help me to be present. Help me to put my phone down and just watch them, to really see them and soak in the details of their childhood before it becomes a memory. I confess that I have been looking for joy in all the wrong places. In a quiet house, in a completed project, in a moment of external validation. I have been waiting for joy to happen to me. Today, I want to learn how to cultivate it from within. Plant a seed of real, lasting joy in the soil of my heart, a joy that is a fruit of your spirit living in me. Water it, tend to it, and help me protect it from the weeds of bitterness and exhaustion. My own needs are always at the bottom of the list. It feels selfish to take time for myself, to do something that is just for me. But I am realizing that a depleted well has no water to give. Show me how to care for myself without guilt. Guide me to the things that truly refresh my spirit, that fill my cup back up so I have something to pour out for my family. My joy is not a luxury. It's essential for the health of my entire home. I release the guilt of my bad days. The days I yelled too much, the days I was impatient, the days I just wanted to hide. Those days do not define me. Your grace is bigger than my biggest parenting fail. Help me to accept your forgiveness, and just as importantly, to forgive myself. Let me start each new day with a clean slate, not dragging the weight of yesterday's mistakes behind me, because that weight is crushing my ability to feel joy. For those watching, there's a special ebook in our pinned comment called Don't Think, Trust and Surrender that can help ease anxiety symptoms. Remember, this complements but doesn't replace professional guidance. I want to learn the discipline of gratitude, not as another chore, but as a lifeline. Help me to consciously hunt for the good in my day. To notice the perfect cup of coffee, the unexpected hug, the sunbeam on the kitchen floor. These small graces are everywhere, tiny gifts from you that I've been too busy to notice. Let gratitude be the lens through which I view my life, transforming my perspective from one of lack to one of abundance. Let me find joy in my own body again, a body that has created and nourished life but often feels foreign and tired. Help me to see its strength, its resilience, its incredible power. Let me move it in ways that feel good, whether it's a simple walk or dancing in the kitchen with my kids. Let me be thankful for the health I do have, for the arms that can hold my babies and the legs that can chase them across the yard. I pray for a spirit of contentment, to be at peace with this season of life, exactly as it is. Not wishing my kids were older, or that we had a bigger house, or that my life looked different. Help me to find the beauty and the purpose in this season, the one I am in right now. I know there are blessings here that I will miss dearly one day. Open my heart to them now, before the moment has passed. Let laughter bubble up in my spirit and spill out into my home. Real, unforced laughter. Give me a sense of humor about the absurdities of motherhood. The spilled milk, the marker on the walls, the mismatched socks. Help me to see the comedy in it instead of just the frustration. Let my home be a place where it is safe to be silly, where laughter is a familiar and welcome sound for all of us. I ask you to renew my mind. When the negative thoughts start to spiral, the ones that tell me I'm not enough and that this is all just a thankless chore, help me to capture them. Replace those lies with the truth of your word. The truth that I am deeply loved, that my work has eternal significance, and that you are my ever-present help. Let your truth be the soundtrack to my day, drowning out the noise of negativity. I give you my exhaustion, the bone-deep weariness that makes joy feel like an impossible climb. Breathe your life into my tired soul. Grant me not just physical rest when I sleep, but a true spiritual restoration. Replenish the energy that this demanding role requires. I cannot do this on my own strength anymore. I need yours. I am tapping out of my own resources and asking to be plugged into your infinite supply. Help me to see my children as a source of joy, not a source of stress. Of course they are work, but they are also a wonder. Let me see the world through their eyes again. The excitement over a ladybug, the pure delight in a puddle, the simple faith that everything will be okay. They have so much to teach me about living in the moment and finding joy in the little things. Let me be their student. I release the idealized version of motherhood I had in my head. She was always patient, her house was always clean, and she never felt touched out. She was a fantasy, and trying to be her has stolen my joy. I embrace the real, messy, beautiful truth of who I am as a mother. Perfectly imperfect. And I trust that is exactly who my children need me to be. Free me from the bondage of my own unrealistic expectations. Let me find joy in community. I need other women who get it, who will sit with me in the mess and not offer platitudes, but offer real, honest connection. Guide me to those friendships. And make me that kind of friend to others. Let us be women who remind each other of the truth, who share our struggles and our joys, and who make this journey of motherhood feel less lonely. We need each other. Tonight, I choose joy. It feels like a defiant act, an act of faith. I choose to believe that joy is possible for me, right here, right now. It is not something I have to earn or wait for. It is a gift you are offering me. And with open hands, I choose to receive it. I will start looking for it, expecting it, making room for it in my heart and in my home. I ask you to change the atmosphere of my home, starting with me. Let your spirit of joy be so present in me that it becomes contagious. Let it overflow from my heart and bless my husband and my children. Let our home be characterized not by stress and schedules, but by love, grace, and a deep, abiding joy. Let it be a sanctuary, a place where we all feel safe, loved, and happy to be. Thank you for hearing this desperate prayer from a tired mom's heart. Thank you for not asking me to pretend to be happy, but for inviting me to seek true joy in you. I can feel a stirring of hope already, a flicker of light in the darkness. I will protect this flicker and trust you to fan it into a flame. You are the source of all good things, and I trust you for this good gift of renewed joy. I surrender my agenda for my life and my day. So much of my frustration comes from my plans being interrupted. But interruptions are the main event in motherhood. Help me to hold my plans loosely, to be flexible, and to see your hand at work even in the detours and delays. Let me find joy not in a day that goes according to my plan, but in a day that unfolds according to yours. I ask for the grace to be kinder to myself, to speak to myself with the same compassion I would offer a dear friend, to give myself credit for the hard work I'm doing instead of only focusing on my failures. My inner critic has been loud for too long, and it has been a thief of joy. Silence that voice and amplify your voice of love, acceptance, and encouragement. I release the pressure to create a perfect childhood for my kids. All they truly need is a present and loving mother. That's it. Free me from the cultural pressure of elaborate parties, endless activities, and picture-perfect moments. Let me find joy in a simple, quiet life with them. A life focused on connection, not performance. The pressure for perfection is the enemy of joy. I will praise you, even when I don't feel it. I will put on music that lifts my spirit. I will speak your goodness out loud. I will declare your faithfulness over my family. I know that the act of praise itself can shift a heavy heart. It reorients my focus from my problems to your power. So I will begin and end my days with a conscious choice to praise you, inviting your joyful presence into my life. I trust you, God. I trust that you want me to experience joy in this beautiful, challenging calling of motherhood. I trust that you are already at work, answering this prayer. I receive your peace and your strength for the journey. And if this prayer resonates with your heart, please let us know by liking it or sharing it with another mom who might need to hear these words tonight.